How many kids do you have?
4.
You have 3?
I have 4.
How?
You, Legacy, Lolo, and Adrian.
But you don't have 4 kids.
Why?
Don't.
Why not?
You just don't, because I don't live with you.
Where do you live?
In Sand Springs.
In Sand Springs?
Yep.
With who?
With grandfather.
Well, when you go to bed, you're here. So, you live with me.
I know, because I stayed the night.
You stayed the night with me?
Yeah, I stayed the night every night.
Where?
At your house. Because my grandfather died.
When did your grandfather die?
Well, since our house is bleeding everywhere, inside of it. Remember, whenever our house is on the street? Remember, on the street?
Your house on the street bleeds?
No, my house. My mom. She climbed up there. She turned into a monster. And she died. So now she's dead.
Your mom's dead?
Yeah. My grandfather and my mom. So now I live with you.
What's your name?
Angelie. Angelie Grace died.
Who's Angelie?
Me. That's why you have 3 kids.
Is your door locked? This is like something straight out of a horror film. You've escaped the guy trying to murder you, but now no one will answer the door. Would you have left her outside too? This man was awoken to a notification from his Ring doorbell. A terrified-looking girl in nothing but a silk nightdress is at his front door. Is this a case of someone escaping a horrifying situation and begging for help from the nearest place? Or is this an incredibly intelligent plan to get someone to open their door to allow an easy ambush? Watch this next part. I feel like this level of fear is Oscar winning if it's not real. This girl looks beyond terrified, and the way she tries to avoid being seen by the passing car. She seems to be trying to hide, like her life depends on it.
Alright, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look. This plane isn't moving. It's not moving. But it sounds like it's moving.
Let's talk about Sally Stitches. Sally grew up in the mountains in an extremely small town. She was known as a very shy and awkward girl, but loved by everyone, except for one group of bullies who bullied her very often. One day, while she was walking home from school, the group of bullies saw her. They then took it upon themselves to throw rocks at her, laughing. Sally then did something that made the boys extremely uneasy. She pointed at one of the boys and said that in 3 days you will die. They all thought she was insane and laughed at her and went home. 3 days later, the boy woke up for school and started throwing up blood. He was then rushed to the hospital to where even the doctors had no idea what was wrong with him. He then died at the exact same time Sally told him he would. The boys then told everyone in their small village about Sally's powers, which absolutely terrified them. The group of villagers then lured Sally into an abandoned mine shaft, and once they were deep enough for no one to hear her screaming or crying, they tied her to a wooden chair and pulled out a small sewing needle, where they then sewed her lips completely together so that she could never foretell another death. They then left Sally in the chair, in the dark in the middle of this mine shaft, and completely sealed it for good. Sally then of course died inside of the mine shaft, and it's now said that since Sally died in the dark, alone and crying, that she now haunts anyone who truly knows her full story, and the reason on why she actually died. It's also stated that as soon as you hear this story, you have to pass it on to another person, or she will appear next to your bed with a sewing needle to make sure you never speak again like her. Make sure to send the story to someone else and follow for more.
Wait 1 minute, bro. They scared it. Oh my God. First of all, we all know how the dollar bill be having so many subliminal messages behind this shit, bro. Now, bro, fold your dollar bills up just like this right now, bro. And then look, I'm about to point it out to y'all. Do y'all see this shit, bro? Hold on. Bro, look what the dollar bill look like, bro. What do y'all see? Do y'all see that shit? Bro, this shit is crazy. Look, I had to zoom in real quick, bro. Do y'all see the details of the mint? The mint means face, by the way, because I'm from Philly, you feel me? But look at that shit. Look at the eyes. Bro, that's a reptilian, bro. That's a reptilian. Oh my God!
One day, when he posted something strange after having a creepy encounter within the isolated desert with something unknown, something that tried to lure him over.
Just coming in from planting those trail cameras. There's vultures everywhere. It's odd.
Ever since then, it would seem that whatever was out that day set its sights on luring this man over, perhaps to meet his demise. Late one evening, on another day, he experienced the same thing.
Just saw. Looked almost like a coyote. Run right across here. That sounded like a kid. Or a goat.
Something that sounds like a goat or a little boy can be heard off in the distance. And after enhancing the brightness as he zooms in, it looks like something can be seen on the ground, but it's too hard to make out what it is. Fully convinced he is being watched by a skinwalker or some other type of entity, he decides to get a night vision camera and begins thoroughly searching the desert in hopes of finding whatever is lurking around. Most of the time, it seems that he is onto something, but whatever it is, it's as if it's close, yet too far at the same time. However, he does capture something one night. Something completely black stands out when he shines the light from his torch. Many viewers were quick to say it's a crouched shadow figure, while others thought it was an animal or some object. But wisely, he didn't dare risk getting closer to it. And later on, he decided to do a live stream in which the voices could also be heard.
You hear that voice? The horse is looking over there. What is it, Gypsy? Shit. See, they are freaking out. They're hearing it.
We can see both horses react, staring off into the direction of the sound. Some people say the further away it sounds, the closer it actually is. On another night, while using the night vision camera, he captures some movement. This, along with what looks like a shadow figure or some creature off in the distance, is the closest he has come to capturing whatever is following him. I've seen cases like this before, with people hearing voices at different distances, and in some cases their own voice is mimicked and used against them. But just what do you think? Is this a real skinwalker? Or something unknown?
What? What's wrong with you? And what?
It took my daughter.
Parker?
Please help me inside.
Parker!